Show ain't 5.
It ain't 5, baby.
No.
I had some things to get ready today, huh?
Yes.
I hung out with Mom too long. Mama, I blame you. Sis, I blame you. I blame myself. Excited to get some stuff together. How y'all doing? We a little behind schedule, but we still gonna make some cooking happen today.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
Hey, sweetheart.
I'm tired. I ain't drinking grape juice today. I'm drinking lemonade.
With froth. Hello, Bishop Ronnie Adams and Sharon Keisa Ashley.
All right, so I had a post on my social media page, both of them, the Instagram and Facebook, Cooking with Kip this week, and I had a few comments about these rolls that I had cooked for a lunch this week. So after thinking about it, me and the wonderful producer, that's Ty,
Me?
she's the boss. She
Me?
said, let's do the rolls. I said, okay. And I said, that's good. And then she said, let's do some pasta. I said, what? So we're doing rolls, yeast rolls, and we're doing some pasta. And it's going to take us like 4 hours. So get on your couch, get in the bed, get whatever you need. No, I'm kidding. I know you ain't going to hang out with me that long. But we're going to do some pasta. So I got some bread working, and bread usually takes me about 3 hours to do. But we're going to make it happen in like 45 minutes today.
Let's do
we
it.
already got some stuff going.
Yeah.
So we ain't going to hold them up long, baby.
We ain't gonna hold them up.
Enough. All right. I told you here already?
Yes, sweetheart.
Okay. Maybe I need a little bit more lemonade.
Y'all, we tried to compensate because Mama Meriden couldn't be with us
I'm
today.
blaming Mama, you know.
We tried to overcompensate, but this bread was some work.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get it together. So over here I got, we ain't going to show these yet, baby. How about that?
Okay. But they got to go in the oven.
Oh, you going over right now?
Yes. So this is what he's made.
Yeah.
And
Actually, I'm going to put a little egg wash on it.
they've risen some more, poofed some more. But these are his handmade yeast rolls, guys. And that is a cheese, butter, and herb filling. He rolled them out like cinnamon rolls and cut them.
So we're going to show you how that's done.
Yes, he's going to do step by step how this is done. So, and if you miss a step, it's okay, because you can always go watch the replay.
So we're going to brush these with a little bit of egg wash.
Because we are going to be moving pretty fast.
Charged enough where you can get rid of that cord, you think?
I'm
scared of that.
I'm good, then.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to brush these up with a little egg wash. We're going to get them in the oven, and by the time I get the other stuff going, they'll come out.
Yes. But we're actually going to show you how we got to this step. So it was a lot of prep work involved. That's why we were late. We're going to show you how we got to this step. Making bread, I don't do it.
Why you don't do it?
Chef Kip does it well, so.
So if you notice, these rolls kind of look like cinnamon rolls, because I roll them like cinnamon rolls. One day I was doing something, and I said, why not just make them look like a little sweet pastry, or, make it look like cinnamon rolls, because I'm so used to rolling those like that.
Yes,
so.
he makes the cinnamon rolls already.
Okay, so that's brushed up, and these going to go in the oven.
Okay.
So by the time I finish the other stuff, that'll be coming out.
Okay.
I'm cooking it at about 350.
You want to set the timer?
Yeah.
Hello, Vonda Anderson Pruitt, Carol Dunn, Shirley Turner. I thought you forgot to tell time. How to tell time. That's Shirley Turner. Get on this.
Sometimes I do, baby.
Hello, Cleo Burrows, Yvette Minor.
All right.
Hello, Antonio Bacon.
So I got that in. So it's time to what? Make some bread.
It's time to make some bread.
Okay.
Now we're going to get...
So the first step, I'm going to get right into it. I got to get my milk. Well, let me tell you the ingredients. I'm using about 4.5 cups of bread flour, all-purpose flour, 2 room temperature eggs, a cup of milk that I'm going to heat to about 110, 115, tablespoon of yeast, a little tablespoon of sugar. I put about a couple tablespoons of salt that I whisked into the flour already, so that's in there, and 6
tablespoons.
tablespoons of butter, which I need to melt up.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get that in there. And 6 tablespoons of butter that I'm gonna melt down. So I can put that in after I get the milk ready. So I've done this a few times. So it usually takes me about 52 seconds. Most time.
He got it down to a science. Tony, we need to talk to you. Cousin Tony. We need some information from you. High Pat Cobb, Bon Gordon.
All right. So I'm getting there.
Marilyn Franklin.
So we're going to get the milk at that temperature, and then after I get that there, get it at the temperature that I need it, I'm going to add the tablespoon of yeast and the tablespoon of sugar. And the sugar is really there to activate the yeast, to kick it up a notch. It's like an injection to make the yeast work a little quicker. And then I'll let that ferment for about 5 minutes, and after that, quickly I'll go in with the rest of the ingredients and get us where we need to be.
How many of you all are bread bakers, or have you all tackled the task of baking bread? I have not. I'm intimidated by it, but Kip does well enough for both of us.
Baby, that's bread.
Yes, I make cakes.
That's bread.
Okay, so that was the butter.
No, that was the milk.
Oh, that was the milk.
So we're going to see if I'm at the temperature that I need to be.
Hello, Renee Smith.
And I'm a little over.
Okay, so we got to cool it down.
How did I do that? You know what? I should have went by 45. You know why? Because I had already kind of bumped the milk once. It's all right. So we're going to let that come down a little bit.
Okay.
While that's doing, I'm going to melt this butter.
Okay.
Because it's like the 125. If you get it over 116, 120, you're going to kill the yeast. So that's the interesting thing about baking. And actually, the first person that I've seen do this, bake bread like this, is my mother. I'm going to use about 6 tablespoons of butter.
Okay. We're going to melt that down.
Yeah, and I'm going to use that, so I'm going to save it over here.
Hello, Constance Blanchard, Peggy Reeves. Thank you for the stars, Cousin Tony. Hello, Kimberly Metz from New York. Yes.
My rolls are going to be ready. Nothing else is going to be ready.
Hello, Gary Craig.
All right.
Howard McNeil. Thank y'all for joining. Hello, Sharon Brown. Stars coming your way. Let's cook with Kip. Thank you, Valerie Witten. Delisa Dorsey. Brenda Simmons. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you for the stars. Cats Humble.
We got a bowl.
Christina from Barbados, who lives in Florida. I'm enjoying you every time. Thank you for joining us. Yes, the rolls are very tasty. I've had them before, so y'all are in for a treat to see how they come out. Hello, Evelyn Brown.
I'm just taking it out of that bowl because it was holding heat.
Thank you for the stars, Yvette Minor. Hello, Lisa Snooty.
Let's build some butter on the house. When did I do that? Okay,
Dominique Bethia. So he's getting his milk to the temperature that he needs to mix in the yeast. Hello, Von Gordon from Chicago.
So I'm going to go ahead and pour it in here because this bowl was cold.
Okay.
That's going to bring down the temperature a little bit. It's like 120.
All right, your butter is ready. Okay. Hello, Alfreda Talley. Okay. Jeanette Stilson, Peggy Hutton. Bennett, thank you for the stars, Yvette Minor. Ted Hamby, what's up, brother? I love that shirt. Have you worn your shirt? We're doing spaghetti with handmade yeast rolls.
Actually, it's a fettuccine pasta that I'm using. So I'm making a red sauce with a dry fettuccine. And I'm going to add some little surprises to the sauce that I do. During the week of some of my events that I do a lot of bolognese sauce. So it's kind of a mock-up of the bolognese, not all the way, because usually I cook that for like 3 hours. So we're definitely not going to do that.
Bolognese is good.
So we got that going in. I'm going to check my temperature one more time, baby. Yeah, I might be there. And I try to be pretty precise with this.
Gary Craig had his second vaccination today. Way to go, brother.
All right, cool. I think we're going to be okay.
Shirley Turner said, I make cornbread and biscuits. That's all.
All right, so we're going to go in with the yeast. I'm okay.
Hey, Sharon Brown. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the stars, sis. Kevin Jack, love the new logo. Thank you. Hello, Gladys Williams. We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna put that in.
So only thing that's in the bowl now is
the milk.
Is the milk and the yeast.
And the yeast. And I just shook it around. I can't whisk it, but after doing it several times, I usually just kind of shake it around and give it about 5 minutes.
Good evening, Kevin Jack.
I got my butter together.
Jeanette Stilson, thank you for joining.
Okay. So, got that working. What's going into my bread is, of course, like I said, my butter, my eggs. Where did I put those eggs?
I had them in that basket over here, baby.
Where?
Right here.
Okay.
Regina Polite Thompson. Hi, I miss your cooking. Hello, Sharon Jackson.
So we got 2 eggs that's going to go in there.
Renee Smith, I've been pronouncing that wrong for years. Bolognese. That's my friend. Renee, you remember Spaghetti Junction? Me and Kim talked about that a few days ago. I still love you, friend. I know what you be putting down. I be picking up what you be putting down. Hello to Quincy Goins.
All right. So the yeast is working, and I got all my ingredients here, and I got my flour over here. So we're gonna.
What kind of flour is it?
Just all-purpose.
All-purpose flour.
Yeah, actually, I use I buy purchase with a bread flour. With bread, you got the gluten level has to be high in it in order for everything to activate properly.
And that's the warmed milk and yeast, and he's letting it sit. All right.
All right.
You want to go ahead and get your sauce started?
I'm going to get this sauce going. So,
okay.
While that's doing this thing, I get the sauce going. So we got
mixture.
Almost, I guess you can call it Holy Trinity, because we have onions, a mixture of yellow and red bell peppers, some celery. And the only other thing that I'm going to add to it is some flat leaf parsley. And this is fresh garlic.
Cousin D.
My cousin, who I love like a brother, I went to stop by to see him today. He's like a weekend farmer. He had some fresh garlic that he had grown. And he said, hey, cuz, pull you some of that out of the ground. So that's what I did. And driving home from out in the country today, all I could smell in the vehicle was garlic. So this is fresh out the ground here, guys. Man, it smells so great, though. It reminds me of summer times growing up in Georgia. Yeah, that smells good, don't it?
Yes.
I almost had that oniony, but it's
yes, it's a different type of garlic.
Yeah, it's a different type of
It's
garlic.
not the typical bulb.
No, but it has a pungency
very
about
fragrant.
it. It's crazy.
Yes.
Smells good, don't it? I'm gonna use some of that salt right there too.
Jeanette Stilson spaghetti. That's right. Shout out from Roswell, Kevin Cochran.
Roswell, New Mexico. That's not Georgia.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad you knew that, because I was about to say Roswell, Georgia.
Kevin be doing some serious cooking, brother. You know Kevin, baby. From Mississippi.
Yes, I remember him.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get this going in. So I'm gonna put a little oil in here.
Hello, Kelsane Skipper Sheffield.
And we're gonna get that good and hot. And then we're gonna sweat some of these vegetables down and go in there with it.
Sherilyn Grant Gam, we got your message. I hope you were able to get on the site for the pralines. Okay. Hello, Amy Zekel.
We're going to go ahead and put some of this in here.
Zelke, I'm sorry.
Okay, I could have let that get a little hotter, huh? I ain't hear the sizzle. Okay.
Rita Murphy, evening, favorite Facebook family. Glad to be on with you all today.
I ain't going to have none, am I? Let's see. My spoons. Where are they?
Hello, Vernell Davis. At work, but thought I'd pop in to say hello. Thank you. Hello, Jan Frank.
Okay, now I'm getting the sizzle.
Sizzle.
That's all that matters.
Okay. So we chopped up all the veggies and we went ahead and browned the meat. That's one. Go ahead, baby.
Then we'll go ahead and put the garlic on top of that. It's not the traditional garlic, so I can go ahead and put that in there. And I don't think I'm going to have a problem with burning it.
Okay.
But it's going to give me some great flavor. So that's going.
Thank you for the stars, Sharon Brown and Gina Harcum.
Okay, so my yeast is starting to activate. It's getting there, it's doing its thing.
Thank you for the stars, Misia Beatty, Tanya's mama, better known as.
Okay.
Hello, Lena
So I'm
Malone.
gonna sweat that down a little bit, and it smells good already.
It smells good up in her.
I'm gonna go ahead and clean wash the can tops of these cans off.
I already wiped them off.
You are?
Uh-huh.
You already got it?
Yep,
Okay,
already got them.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the paste in just a second.
So that is, if you missed it, that's onion, a mixture of red and yellow peppers, and celery that we chopped down. Thank you for the stars, Gary Craig. Lola is here. She in and out of the kitchen.
Good.
Hello, Karen Ham Paget.
All right, so that's smelling real good. And if that seems like a lot of onions and celery and stuff, it is. But that's the way, it's probably about 2 cups.
Oh, it smells so good.
But I like that chunkiness of the sauce.
Thank you, Amy.
Okay.
Zelke, Brenda Griffin from Virginia Beach.
All right, so they're starting to sweat, starting to come a little translucent.
Everybody has their own way of making their pasta. I keep saying sketty. I guess it ain't sketty.
No, you can call that, baby, if you like, though.
Spaghetti.
I know what you're talking about.
You picking up what I'm putting down, baby? Spaghetti is the name of the pasta. We're actually doing fettuccine today with a red sauce. Fettuccine noodles with a red sauce.
Okay, so it's doing its thing. So I'm going to finish getting these together. Flip those over.
Jackie Paxton from Texarkana.
Texarkana. Think about it like this. Texas and Arkansas.
Thank you, but see?
Texarkana.
Ooh, mind blown. What's that
You know
little
there's Texarkana, Kansas, and there's a Texarkana, Texas. Did you know that, baby?
No, I
I
didn't.
think they're brothers and sisters.
Babe, how you know so much?
I don't know. I get around. Okay, I got these sweating around. We got them going, doing their thing, and I'm getting ready to go in with some paste.
Okay, let's do it. Hello, Mary Copeland. Thank you for the stars. And Georgia Watkins. Sandra Ann Thrasher. Thank you for the stars. Gary Craig said he loves linguine over spaghetti.
Okay, that texture.
Yes. Hello, Lisa Shaflay Goodman.
Uh-oh. Come on, there. There you go.
There you go.
Okay, you turn this thing down a little bit.
We're not doing mushrooms today, Sharon Brown, but you know we love some mushrooms.
Yes, we do. Mushrooms
Yes.
would have been great in here.
Yes.
We're going to do the mushrooms today. Okay, so we're going to get that going. Let me get rid of these canned tops and stuff.
And if you watched the live before, y'all, wait till y'all see these rolls in this oven.
Actually, they probably...
No, they not.
They're not?
They're huge, baby, but they not ready.
They're doing good.
All
right, so I got the
paste
going, and we're going to add some chicken broth. A lot of times I add beef broth, but today we're doing some chicken broth. And we're going to put a little red wine in here, too.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and open up the crushed tomatoes. Cento crushed tomatoes.
Sharon, who was that? Susie and Adrian. He's just drinking a beer today. Hey, Joanne Renfro. Jason Moore's in the house.
Hey, Jason, I don't think you work any anymore, brother. All you do is you hang around with Krista. She's got to get you out the house, man. Just messing with you, man. I know you can get around and still do stuff. Okay, so I got the paste. It's starting to get a deeper red, and that's what I want. That's going to bring out the flavor of the tomatoes.
And we always put the paste in first.
Yeah,
I was doing it wrong for years and adding the paste to the sauce with everything else, but the paste needs
then you
time.
can smell the depthness of that tomatoes.
Right. I just pinned the website, Susan Adrian.
So we're going to go in with a little red wine.
Thank you, Pamela Williams.
That's probably about a cup
and a half. Hello, Michelle Cooper.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. All right.
Jason Moore said, my brother.
I just like the way that color looks when you put the wine in. And let me throw that smell at
babe,
you.
you ain't got to throw it. It's slapping me. Carol Dunn got one for you, babe. You ready?
What's that?
Wine is fine, beer when it's near, but liquor when it's quicker.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I'm about to steal that one from you, sis.
I know that's right.
That's one for the book.
I like that. Okay, so that's going real good. I'm going to add a little broth to it.
Your mom adds sugar to her spaghetti sauce. Do you?
I'm going to add probably about a teaspoon or so.
Okay.
Put a little broth in here.
It's Texarkana, Arkansas, and Texarkana, Texas. They only separated by a street called State Line. Well, I'll be doggone.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A tidbit of information for you, baby.
You're welcome, Susan, Adrian.
About a cup of broth.
I went to school today.
About a cup and a half of broth. I'm probably going to add a little bit more, but I just want to see where I come with the tomatoes first.
John Douglas Jr. said, can he come eat dinner with us?
Anytime, brother. Come on over. Only thing else I got to chop up while that's doing its thing, I'm going to chop up a little bit of this
parsley. I'm going to check the bread. Y'all.
Can't show them yet, baby.
I ain't going to show them, but good God almighty.
All right, so we're going to chop up a little bit. Rough chop.
Yeah, that thing talking, ain't it?
Did it splash on you, baby?
It splashed on my hand, mister.
I
This
saw
looks so
you.
good.
I saw you. I already washed my parsley, so I'm just going to rough chop it. Like I mentioned, the flat leaf has a whole lot more flavor. I'm chopping, sure enough, instead of.
Sure is.
Yeah.
And we're adding that to the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody know pasta sauce, red sauce, I can vouch for. It always tastes better the next day.
I agree. It
but
simmers and set. So we're going to be able to eat this within, we're going to make it work within about 35 minutes. But it's going to get even better as time goes by.
Yes, Pat Cobb said she adds a little sugar to balance out the tomatoes. Yes, ma'am.
You got it.
Yes, Joyce Thompson, she said the same thing. These are crushed tomatoes.
Sometimes I use, a lot of times, especially if it's going to be a bolognese where I'm going to cook up for a long time, I use the whole Roma tomatoes, and then I crush them
by hand. After they've stewed down some. Yeah. Okay, guys.
But I wanted a quicker process today, so I used the crushed tomatoes.
Sharon Brown, I'm going to tear this bread up, sis.
Okay, so that's in.
Don't nobody say nothing about no key or no toe. Don't even say.
So we got the garlic in, we got the peppers in, we got the onions in, we got the parsley in, and I'm going to add some bay leaves. Well, let me go ahead and put that sugar in there so I don't forget about that.
Babe, I think they ready. Yummy, yummy. Hello, Denise Yates. We're adding some flat leaf parsley to our sauce.
I should do it.
And that was just a little bit of sugar.
Then I add a few bay leaves, about 3. And if you've never done this, I usually add it to the bolognese, so I like the flavor. I clipped off a little bit of fresh rosemary. And I got it pretty much where I want it. Only thing, I'm going to go ahead and add the beef to it and pork.
So it was 1 pound of ground chuck and one pound of Italian sausage.
There you go. That's it. You're going to get that in.
Sharon Brown, you broke the rules, sis. I said don't nobody mention no key or no toe. I think the bread ready. Thank you for the stars, Janie Benefield. The rolls are not for sale. Unfortunately.
Stir this around, and then I'm going to add a little bit more of the broth in. And then, well, I'm going to taste it first.
Yeah, because we're going to add pasta water to it as well, right?
Right at the end, we're going to do that.
John Douglas Jr. said he needs a dozen of them rolls from us. You live here, brother? John Douglas Jr. Hello, Kim Bynum.
Ooh, that thing's splashing.
It sure is.
Let's see where it's at.
Don't you hurt my baby.
You know what I haven't had?
Joanne
I haven't had
Renfro.
salt. That's what I have. Salt and pepper.
Tomorrow is her birthday. I've started
happy
early.
birthday.
Family in from New Orleans surprised me. They cooking crab, jacked up shrimp, turkey wings, corn, potatoes, and sausage.
Pepper, salt going in. And
Gotta
I'm
get
ready to
that
pull
bread
those out.
Sis, we gotta sing to you. I don't know if it's gonna be today. We may pop on tomorrow
Okay.
just to
Got
sing
that
for
in.
you.
And I'm just gonna let it cook a little while. Add just a little bit more broth. Then we're just gonna turn that thing up and let it do its thing.
Let it do what it do.
And I just have a little bit of wine in there, so ain't no need in keeping it.
Thank you, sis. Joanne says she got company, but she's still watching us because we her favorite. Thank you, sis.
All right, so there we go. Turn it up just a little bit. And then what I like to do is take this, all the herbs that you're seeing, except for the flat leaf. I have flat leaf growing outside too, don't I? Put that little basil right there. Put a lid on it.
Ain't that
And that
pretty?
just cooks down and permeates in there.
That bread.
Yeah. Okay, so let me clean this up right here.
Y'all, this bread. I need y'all. I need
We're
everybody.
gonna come over here with this thing.
Okay. I need everybody to stay
I
focused.
need a rag to put this on.
It's one in that box.
Where, right?
Yeah, the iron rack that we usually do. Okay, everybody stay focused. Drum rolls, please. Y'all ready?
There we go.
Do y'all see
Come on.
this?
Okay, so that's that. Now we got to finish the other bread up, baby.
Yes.
Get this water going.
Do y'all see that?
Okay. You know what that timer was going off?
What?
Meaning I need to get this bread going.
Do y'all see that? Okay.
Okay, so I got the yeast working.
Carol Dunn said, good
Yeast
Google
working.
Magoo.
And it's already, you're looking at in the pot?
Oh, so the yeast has done its work.
The 2 eggs, I'm whipping a little bit. I'm going to turn this on. And you can do this by hand. You don't have to use this mixer. But this helped me to multitask by using the mixer. Put that in. The 2 eggs along with the milk. Then we're going to put the butter in.
And Sharon Brown, you think I ain't gonna eat one of these bread?
I'm right behind you.
Okay. And that's the butter.
Go ahead and get the butter in.
Thank you, Karen Carlton, for the stars.
That's done.
Yes, my mouth is watering. Brenda Coleman Harper. Happy belated birthday to you as well.
Okay, so we're going to got those ingredients in, and my salt and all that stuff is already in. So we're going to do probably 4 cups, 3.75. And I usually use a little bit of parchment paper, wax paper. Makes it easier on me getting it into the bowl.
And he's mixing up another batch.
One. Let me check this one. You can I got that's one in. Only other thing that I did add to the bread was salt. I put some garlic powder into the flour as well because and that's the only reason I wanted to make the bread garlicky. You don't have to add that in. 2 cups.
So the yeast and warm milk went in, and then the butter. And now he's adding his flour mixture, which he's already sifted.
3 cups.
So this extra bread going to Sunday dinner tomorrow.
See where that's at. Where it's going.
Y'all
Think the bread's all right?
I think the bread is
Looks
all
good.
right, baby. It looks delicious. I can't wait to pull one apart for y'all. But it's too hot right now. We don't want to burn our sippers.
All right. I think I'm going to need maybe a fourth or a little bit of a fourth, huh?
Yes.
Heat that up. So starting to pull it from the sides, and then I'm gonna need some. I think I need to add a little bit more flour.
Okay.
Turn this thing down so I look like the dough boy.
And that attachment is called a what?
A kneading.
A kneading attachment.
But a dough hook. That's what it's actually called.
Okay.
A dough hook.
But
I get kneading attachment. Okay, so it's getting where it needs to be now. So it's actually kneading the dough, and then I'm going to get it where I want it. And you know what? And the dough is one of those things, depending on where you live, the humidity, so many factors. Man, just a little bit more in there. And I like my dough more sticky than I do anything. So in most places, most recipes are going to tell you when it makes a ball. Well, I don't follow that rule because I want it a little sticky because I'm going to finish kneading it myself with hand, and I'll add a little bit more flour.
And you did tell me that it's better to be able to feel your dough.
For me.
Mm-hmm.
For me in my house.
We going to feel the dough.
I need to feel the dough.
This is what he's mixing up another batch of, guys. We're going to come over here and watch.
So I'm just going to get this out of the bowl. And like I said, it's very sticky. But I'm going to add a little bit more flour to get it where I need it.
Kip makes it look easy. Easy enough to where I probably will try to bake some one day.
One day, baby?
One day, yes.
Sure you will.
He has the recipe written down, and so.
Okay, so I just wet my surface. I wetted flour at my surface, and just start getting it where I want it. And then I start kneading. I enjoy kneading. You watch that pen. I don't want to roll off. I remember my mom kneading dough, and it always seemed like it was therapeutic. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she was thinking about my pops, and she was upset with him, but every now and then she'd just be, dog, I wonder if she's thinking about daddy and wanting to beat up on him. It's a good exercise. Keep you in shape. There we go. So the dough needs to feel like a pillow, a soft pillow, not a firm pillow. For me,
okay.
I think that softness of the cloud really
determines the consistency of the bread.
Yeah, that's what I think. And I feel that way, so it works for me, so I'm gonna keep rolling with it. And I think you have to feel your way out with dough.
Yeah.
Make it a few times and see how it rises, and then one day you say, that was it.
That was it.
Whatever I just done today, I got butter on my thumb. Whatever I just done today, I need to do it again. That's what I tell myself.
Yeah, it's a trial and error.
So you know what I was gonna do, baby? Well, wash this bowl out and put it back in there, right?
Yes. Lisa Snooty said you don't have to use a mixer. She does it by hand.
That's right.
She's 55 and she's done it by scratch my whole life. There you go,
right.
Lisa.
That's right. I'm just lazy.
Yes, Carmen Ellis. It's easy to make the sauce from scratch. You'll surprise yourself, sis. You just need some paste and some tomatoes.
Okay, so I'm getting the bowl where I need it. And then we're going to put that dough back in here. I'm going to grease down the bowl a little bit. Actually, I'm going to spray it.
Sharon Brown, we ain't cooking no coon no time soon, sis. It's getting too hot.
That's right. Okay.
Yes, Sharon Brown, he did add cheese inside the bread. We're going to pull one apart in a minute.
Yeah. I'm going to show you that mixture actually in just a second of what I put into the bread. Because I have some more bread that I'm getting ready to roll out and show everybody what I've done.
Yes, so y'all will get to see him roll it and put the layer of butter cheese mixture on it and cut them out. If you all haven't already, please share this video. It helps us grow our platform and reach more people. Denise Yates, Kip is such a good cook, always teaching us something new. I so appreciate it.
Well. So what I'm going to do
is... That spoon is on the eye, babe.
Thank you. I need to get back over here and clean up. I feel like I got a mess in it.
We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Kip knows how to cook. He makes it look so easy. He does. So
I'm just going to spray that down with some cooking spray, some butter cooking spray, and put my bread into that bowl and put a little plastic wrap over it. Keep it free from drafts.
And so how long does this process take? It actually rise?
Depending on the temperature
Of the kitchen?
Yeah, you can't have a cold kitchen. You can, but it's going to take your bread a whole lot longer. So, temperature in here right now is probably like 78, 77, 78, somewhere in there. So, I'll say within 45 minutes the bread will be where it needs to be.
Thank you, Wanda, for sharing.
Okay, so the pasta's cooking. I turn the water down because we're going to get that in just a second. And what I'm getting ready to do is show you the next step of the bread.
We got some bread that's already risen, or already proofed, I should say.
Yeah, already proofed. Well, the first proofing.
Hello, Fabnisi Eulis. Okay.
So we're going to put a little bit more flour on the board.
Thank you for the stars, Bonita Nelson.
Break that up.
That bench scraper, is that what that's called?
Yeah.
This is a handy dandy tool, guys.
We're going to put a little flour on the board. I can get rid of that.
We're going to go
and
over.
This is the dough that I had earlier. Going to punch that down. Put some flour on my hands. And pull that out. Yeah. Okay.
So this is the dough that's already risen. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Jeanette Stilson and Pat Cobb. Okay. Susan Adrian, we're gonna repeat the recipe for the bread.
Okay, there we go. And I'm just gonna roll this out now.
You see, it still
I've
has
already
that.
kneaded it, so not really any kneading I need to do. That's my second proofing, so I'm just gonna roll it out and get it ready. That rolling pin, sweetheart.
Okay. Hello, Wanda Furlow.
All right. I can get this out of the way. I don't think I need it anymore.
Susan Adrian said you could sit it inside the microwave over the stove and the residual heat will help the process. Yes.
Or you can cheat like I had to today.
How you cheat, baby?
I had the oven on early and I turned it off. And oven temperature went down to like 150. And I put it in the oven for a little while. And it kicked it up a notch for me. I was trying to get there in a quick, fast, and a hurry. All right, so I rolled out my bread. So the only thing I'm gonna do now is take my little, where's my mixture?
No, Lisa Snooty, we don't have the scraper on our site. We sure need to.
The bench scraper?
Yes.
Okay, I need to get some of those on. Okay.
Thank you for the stars, Tasha Blair. Thank you for sharing.
So this is a mixture of butter, garlic, fresh chopped basil, and some mozzarella cheese.
I pinned the site for the t-shirt Karen called.
And I'm just going to spread that out.
So the butter mixture, he just let some butter soften.
Yeah.
And added cheese and herbs. And you can go any way you want to with that butter mixture.
I'm just going to spread it out. And I'm going to roll that up in there.
What kind of cheese is it, baby?
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Yeah. So it's going to have a little good, it's going to add some flavor to it. And I grated a little Parmesan, actually I'm going to grate a little Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Onto this mixture. And I'm getting ready to put the pasta in the water as soon as I finish this. And we're going to be about where we need to be, baby.
I pinned the site again for the t-shirt.
Right. So we about there. So this got to be room temperature for you in order to spread it like I'm doing right now. Can't come directly out the refrigerator and pull this off. Okay, so that's that. Boom.
All right, y'all. Dropping a dime. Don't miss this. Lola, you want to say hi to everyone?
All right. So we got
Can't
that
hear
done.
you, girl.
Hello.
Lola says, hey. Boy, I really like to be there to taste that bread. Sharon Brown
We're
sis,
gonna
I
shave
know.
a little bit of parm on it. Well, grate a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it.
Make it rain, baby. Or make it snow.
Make it snow.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Loretta Tate, for the stars from Philly. Shirley Turner, Miss Shirley Turner said, "Hey, Lola." They all said hi.
All right, so we got that done. So I need a little bit more flour on my hands.
We're gonna get them rolled up.
I'm gonna roll it up. I'm working at a fast pace, so I didn't make it a perfect square. Okay, but we're gonna get it rolled up. Boom. And the dough feels very soft.
Soft and pliable.
Yep. Here we go.
Perfect.
Need a knife and a pan.
Lisa Snooty said, "Ooh wee!" Hello, Chef Kip, Time Lola, Elder R.T. Lee.
Okay, we're gonna put some parchment paper down.
This is the roll. So after this, they still gotta sit and proof again,
That's
right?
That's right.
So it altogether it proofs 3 times.
2 times.
2 times.
Yes.
Okay.
First time, second time, and then in the oven, they're cooking.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're just gonna, this is just for us. So I'm not measuring anything. I'm just cutting some bread, making them nice and fluffy.
He does make it look easy, Gary Craig. Lisa Snooty, you just stepped it up 20 notches, Chef Kip.
Boom, that's it. Then I just like to just kind of make them look like a little flower. Give them a little room to spread out.
Now watch how you popping them things open. And working hands. Kip just be showing out. You know what that is. Sharon.
Okay, how's that? And then I'm gonna brush it with a little egg wash. And then we're gonna, I'm not putting the egg wash on right now. I do that right before
You bake them.
I bake them.
Babe, do you want to just sit these in the freezer so we can fresh bake them tomorrow at your mom's? Or we gonna bake them tonight?
I'll kind of bake them a little bit and then we can finish them up.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of put this on, keep a draft off of them. And then we can finish them. I'll bake them a little bit. Boom, there we go. Bread
Kip,
out of the way.
Mike, Michael Dunn Hayes, Kip, my man, I see you.
All right.
These are the finished
I wonder if
ones.
they're all right. Let's see.
Babe, I think they all right. You gotta pull one apart on camera. You cheating the people.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. That's pretty good, baby. Well, we don't have the sauce ready yet.
That's okay. That's salt. You see I'm over here pinching off the
Pinching,
one.
baby?
I'm pinching. They done cooled off enough, just enough.
All right. The water was boiling one time. While the water's coming back up to a boil, I'm going to wipe off the table. Is this all right, sweetie?
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Miss Dolly, Miss who?
Y'all, this bread's so good. I want to slap them.
All right. Let me show them how much this bench scraper works for me.
I'm coming.
This thing is a good tool that you use for multiple purposes. It helps me with the cleanup. Just like that. It helped me with the cleanup. Boom.
Boom.
My mom wouldn't throw this away, guys. She put it in the sifter and get the goodness out of it.
Lisa, I wish all y'all could have some bread. Thank you for the stars, Teresa Thomas. Sharon Brown said, "Stop it, Kip."
All right. So that's done. So I eat multiple pieces of bread.
Huh?
What's that all about?
I was about to say, no,
Okay.
I ain't, but I was.
So let's get some pasta going. Let me wipe this part of the kitchen out too. I got stuff going.
Did you add sugar to the bread mixture?
Yeah.
Sugar in the bread
Yeah.
mixture.
I had 1 tablespoon to the batch.
Okay.
So you can add just a little bit more if you like, but that works for me.
But he uses the same recipe for the cinnamon rolls, so he definitely adds more sugar.
I put a half a cup of sugar in for the 4 cups of flour. Okay, pasta water is boiling.
Okay.
What I didn't do, baby, I didn't salt the water.
Oversalt the water. Ain't that what it say?
I know y'all think, God, that's a lot of salt. No, it ain't.
Babe, I think by now they know you know what you're doing.
I'm just doing it my way, honey. Where'd I put the pasta?
Babe, it was
Right
right.
here behind me.
Okay, everybody calm down. Denise Yates, we are going to post the recipe for the yeast rolls. We are. For a moment there, when Kip first started making cinnamon rolls, when the pandemic first hit, yeast was hard to find.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
That was like trying to find a...
needle in the haystack.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Everybody
I had to order it online and all kinds of stuff.
Yeast
Couldn't
was
find
so...
the store, so we're going to put the pasta in the water. A little bit more than that.
Thank you for the stars, Michael
We had more
Dunn.
water
Hey.
than this, baby, but I think it's been boiled down because we had it boiling for
We done had it boiling for a minute. If you didn't see the beginning, we made spaghetti. No, we made red meat sauce with. Now we're making fettuccine.
Yeah. I'm gonna cook all that out.
Yes, babe. We can out because you're not gonna add it all, are you?
Nah. I'm going to toss that around.
Thank you, Wendy Turnbull.
So I got the water going, the pasta's going down. And I always look at the package. Oh, God.
Babe.
I'm going to get it, baby.
It's like me and
12 minutes.
Lola were throwing that pasta on that
I'm
cabinet.
telling you, I got stuff going on now.
Michelle Cooper said yeast was hard to find in the Bahamas as well. Hey, Chanel King, sis. How you doing?
Right. So we got that going.
Look what your brother made.
Okay, so the pasta's cooking. And as you just stir it down, you don't need to add any oil or anything to it. Once it's cooked and stirred down in the pot, it's not going to stick. You're good.
Yeah, I was adding oil before I...
So I'm going to cook it till about
I knew
6:30.
Kim Bynum says yeast was like toilet paper and Lysol back then. It sure was,
No,
sis.
that's right. You couldn't find it anywhere. I'm going to wipe it down. Check on the sauce. See how we're doing on this sauce.
Mm-hmm. Bring it to me. Bring
Okay.
yours to
It's cooking too, baby.
It's cooking.
Ain't that how it is thing?
What?
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I forgot where I was at. Repeat that, baby. Go on, keep talking.
You ain't even say look. You said sister.
Keep talking. Stay focused, as you say.
We love you, Chanel King. You just tickled my tummy. Ruben Gandy, hello from Mississippi.
All right, so about 10 minutes, and we're gonna. What we're gonna do?
Plate.
We're gonna plate. We're gonna get this thing together.
We're gonna plate family style, babe, or we gonna plate.
I'm gonna do one pasta bowl.
Yeah, because we all eat out of it. Well, at least Lola and... Yeah, you know what to do.
We're gonna do one pasta bowl, and then we can go from there. So I got a rapid ball going now, so it ain't gonna be long, see?
A rapid what?
Rapid ball. How they say New Orleans?
Burl.
A burl.
Alright, babe.
Aluminum furl.
Aluminum furl.
I'm just saying, they're my peoples.
They're my people.
Yes, sir.
Buy the big jar of yeast, Susan Adrian say.
Oh, I got a big one now. See, Susan, when I did find yeast, I bought like these big,
Jars?
I put it in a jar, but I had these 2-pound bags. So I had 4 pounds altogether.
Yes. And you only need how much for the recipe?
For this recipe, 1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon of yeast.
So you want to watch the date on your yeast. If your yeast, there's an expiration. You want to watch that because after a while, you hold on to yeast for 5 years. It ain't what it used to be.
Mm-hmm. Evelyn Brown says she need a piece of hot catfish fillet with this sauce and them rolls. I know that's right.
You just take this roll and you just slop it in there.
Do what, baby?
Stop.
He's sipping on some beer today. He was kind of winded. It was a lot of prep work in today's meal.
Couldn't go on all the other stuff.
We were running around like it was a fire. Mm-hmm. Chanel King said she love that white pie. We're going to bring it to you, sis.
Yeah. We're coming to see you.
Yeah.
So pasta's cooking. Sauce is about ready. Only other thing I'm going to do to the sauce, I'm going to add a little cream to it. So it's going to give us this velvety, silky type deal in a minute.
Michelle Cooper, I think you're in the Bahamas. She said some say furl and burl there too.
Earl and Burl.
Yes. Earl. O-L-I-L. Thank you for the stars, sis. Evelyn Brown said keep sopping. Y'all, this bread's so good. It's dangerously good.
And I just stir every now and then just to make sure I'm getting an even cook on the pasta. All right. So we're about there.
Thank you for the stars, Bridget Ellis.
So I'm going to go ahead and stir a little bit of the cream in here.
So what does the cream do? I know it's...
See, that's part of cooking bolognese, that you add milk in it. But I like cream, and it kind of gives it, making it, not giving it Alfredo texture, but it gives it a bit, kind of a silky, and kind of mellows the flavor of tomatoes, but at the same time makes it saucy. And there it is. So the only thing I got to do now,
get those.
I'm gonna pull these guys out, and I could let this cook for
another
hour or two, and it's just gonna get better and better. How many did I put in there, baby? 3?
Or 2. Maybe 3. Susan Adrian said her grandma used old yeast with no problems, and she is 106 years old. You have a living grandmother, 106 years old.
Grandma know what she's doing, and she got some grace and mercy helping out. See, I try that. Lord gonna say, you know better, boy. Get you some new yeast. Grandma, she get all the props.
She got grace and mercy on her side, baby.
I think that Mama get it too.
Your mama sure got it. She might not have had it yet.
She was like, baby, Mama, Ty here talking about your
We ain't going there. And Georgia Watkins said, I'm sitting and waiting. Where's Mother today? Mama couldn't come on today. She had a prior...
actually, she's cooking dinner tomorrow, too.
Yes.
Okay. So let's... Girl, I thought you were drinking.
That was the round 2. Everybody just calm down.
Okay, so that's in here.
Babe, can I throw one?
No, we're not going to do it.
I told this to her.
I don't do the throwing of the pasta.
You told me that one day, and I let it rip.
Yeah, we ain't throwing the pasta against the wall. Cook it like 10 to 12 minutes, or if it's angel hair, like 3 minutes. If it's fresh pasta, about 2 minutes, and I'm good with that.
Yes. We're cooking red sauce Alfredo, or what is it, baby?
It's just a red sauce with
fettuccine.
Yeah.
I was trying to say fettuccine.
Okay. So in a minute, I'm going to test the pasta, the texture of it. So we got like 5 minutes. We're going to get ready to plate this stuff.
Chanel, when I come, I sure want me a 3-piece dark from Church's. They eat Church's chicken. Chanel, yeah.
Okay. So it's almost there, babe.
Carl Jones watching.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this pasta, go into a little saucepan.
Carl Jones, 2 of them fresh brims fried right now would be so good with this pasta and these rolls. Mama is watching.
So I'm going to put a little bit of pasta, a little bit of sauce into this pot, and add the pasta to it.
And what does that do, babe?
I just want to mix it all up right now.
Okay.
I need a ladle though.
I'm ready for you to song, doing the things to try to blow your mind.
All right.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right.
We're still on our timeline. You know what would have been cool to do?
What, babe?
Ooh, some of this. I should have put it in there first. I just like the taste of this.
That's that fresh garlic from Cousin D.
Yeah, it's like tender.
Yes. You hear me, Carrie Craig? Thank you, and George Watson. You got it, sister.
Okay, there we go.
I don't think we have a churches here, Chanel. But when I go to Jackson, Mississippi, I sure get my Oh, on Montgomery? Okay.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna add a little sauce in there.
Yes,
We
and
almost
some
there,
fried
right?
catfish. Susan Adrian, we are working on the cookbook, sis.
Yeah, well, you're right. We are working on the cookbook. And it's going to take a little time because looking into it, I want a quality product.
Yes.
So we're going to invest in making the best recipes, the best looking.
Pictures.
Hardcover, great pictures, everything perfect. So it's coming. It's all in the works. One time I was going to rush it, and I said, that don't make sense. I want the best product. So it's coming. And hopefully, it still may happen by in summer, but we're going to see what God leads us with it.
That's right.
Is that it?
Yes, that's
Okay.
right, baby.
Okay, so the pasta's almost there. And I'll use a little bit of the pasta water to go into the sauce. I'm going to taste this sauce one more time, baby. Make sure everything is everything.
Okay.
I like the way that looks.
I do too. It took the brightness down a notch, that cream did. That's what you want?
Yeah. Just a little sprinkle of that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of...
Sharon Brown said, take your time with the cookbook. And Georgia Watkins said, amen. Your prayers are very much appreciated for the process. Thank y'all for the love and support. Susan
it's about ready,
Adrian,
baby.
you will have the opportunity to pre-order.
Pull that off and taste one.
I can't do it.
Don't burn yourself.
Babe, that's hot.
Yeah, you can handle it. You lost it.
I did.
God, that's like a fish coming off your line, girl.
I need that chicken potatoes and quinoa recipe. That's your sister,
My sister?
Emily Franklin. Your other sister.
I got you.
Emily, you should have had us write that down for you when we was there, sis. But we got you. Debbie Jackson said a spiral book with waterproof pages.
Okay.
He wants the hardcover.
She want waterproof. She want to put that thing in the kitchen and
In
put
the
it to work.
kitchen, yes. So he took some of the pasta out of the pot. I know, Sharon Brown. I almost burnt my finger. And we're only going to mix it using half the pasta. We may take the rest of the pasta to dinner tomorrow.
Okay, that's done. That might be enough for right now.
Okay.
I'll pull that out in just a second.
Now we toss. And that was fettuccine noodles.
And leaving that pasta, not putting oil into your pasta, it allows the sauce to coat and cling to the pasta noodles. If you add oil to it, you don't get that cling.
Yes.
You don't get that marriage.
I was doing
You don't
it
get
wrong.
that harmony. There you go.
John Douglas, you looking through the window. Lola over here on the roads now. It's
Okay.
finna go down.
You like it, bro?
She said, he told me about testing Brenda Coleman Harper.
Testing what?
Testing the pasta by throwing it in, and if it sticks, it's done. And me and Lola
It
had
was a mess in the kitchen.
It was a look, you was little, and
Lola was little and she didn't know any better. There you go. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's put some cheese on this thing.
That looks so good. I'm ready to throw my low carb diet out the window. Sis, it be so hard. You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
I think I need a little bit more sauce on that.
Kip, this is sinful. That's Joanne
I
Renfro.
need just a little bit more sauce, just like around it. Like create an island.
We need some sopping sauce. You right, babe.
I want to create an island. Here we go. Let me clean that up. Clean this plate up.
Lord, that looks good. Hit that thing before I hit you. Who is Sharon talking to?
What thing she talking about hitting?
What you want me to hit, sis?
I need to clean that little spot up right there.
I want a t-shirt. Chanel is on the way, sis.
Yep,
Your brother's is in the mail. Yours is in the mail.
Chanel.
Yes, Brenda, it was a pasta fight. It was noodles all over the wall. It was hot that night. Meal fit for a king.
There you go.
Y'all see that cheese in the middle of that roll?
Clean up myself.
Get my phone, Lola, and take a picture. Lola double fisting it. She got bread in both hands. Oh.
So that's the pasta. We made bread. We made pasta. I got some more rising over there. I think we tried to complete the whole process. Let's see here. And
why do they put it in the oven? I was told the sauce would stick to the pastas.
What's that?
Putting it in the oven? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what that meant much.
That was Florine Grady. You mean like a baked pasta? I'm so speechless right now. The food looks so amazing. Thanks, sis. That's Sharon Brown. Aretha Austin looks great. Elizabeth Gillian, gorgeous. Kenneth Walker, you know you got to watch them calls, but it looks delicious. I was there. I won't have to worry about no car, but you got to watch your car. Just kidding, from Dallas. Yes, he's doing a good job.
All right. So that's the pasta. Lola, you want to taste it? Go ahead.
Go ahead, baby.
You gonna eat that little pit sprig, ain't you? You got excited, didn't you, baby? That's all right. You can eat it.
Just keep
what
Don't dribble it all over the place.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put you on camera, girl. Just eat it. Now she tickled.
Give me the pasta. I'm gonna eat it. Don't burn yourself up, baby.
Baby, that pasta hot. That was a lot.
You burn your mouth?
And hey. She took it.
Well, you can have it, girl.
So
that's the pasta. Fettuccine, some good bread.
Babe, you should have got your own fork.
I like to take the bread and just do that. That's good. Mm-hmm. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I'm glad you hung out with us. I'm glad you hung around. But that's the pasta sauce. That's the bread. And we're getting ready to get out of here.
So we can eat. You Auntie Sharon Brown, don't put her on camera. Ty, you ain't right.
It's been a pleasure, guys. But we get ready to go. Y'all have a wonderful night. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for following Cooking with Kip. Me, Ty, Lola, say thank you. Have a good weekend. And find a reason. Find a reason. Look for a reason to make somebody else out, smile. And you know, Lola, we got to do what? What we got to do, Lola? Stop eating. You got to smile. Go ahead. Smile. Put a smile on your face. Have a good week. Take care of yourself. Cheers. Whew, what happened to my lemonade?
I don't know. I think Lola got to.
All right, y'all.
Bye. Thank y'all so much for joining us.